At the beginning of the film, a young woman named Donnie is shown. She and her father are caught in a snowstorm one day. Others were also caught up in the snowstorm. There was a lot of activity going on. Donnie is taken to the forest by her father to be hidden. Her father goes to save others despite Donnie's objections. In the meantime, something attacks Donnie's father. He perishes there. Donnie is terrified after discovering her father's death. In the meantime, a wild animal is chasing her. Donnie falls while running and faints. Donnie finds herself on a hospital bed when she awakes. Her hands were tied there, due to the doors being locked. And seeing cameras, Donnie starts shouting. Then a doctor comes to meet Donnie, and tells her while opening her hands, that all the people in your area have died due to the snowstorm. Donnie is the lone survivor among them. Donnie was not ready to accept this. She tells at that night a wild animal followed me. Hearing this, the doctor gives Donnie her father's necklace. Later, she tells Donnie, you are a mutant. There are many mutants like you. You have to live with them here. Until she discovers her powers and learns to control them. Even Donnie doesn't know anything about her powers. Donnie was given her room where she will be under observation. The next day, Donnie meets other mutants. The mutants with whom she has to live in this facility. At first, Ran is shown she has the power to change into a wolf. Now she was under stress from when the priest tried to end her, while considering her the witch. Then it is told about Ileana. She used to carry a purple dragon hand puppet with her all the time. Ileana has the power to travel in different directions. While using teleportation power, Ron's friend is shown. He belonged to a rich family. He has the power to absorb solar energy and can use it. Later, Ileana's friend is shown. He comes from a coal mining family. He has the power to fly at a jet speed, while using thermochemical energy. After the introduction, the doctor says to Ileana to show the whole facility to Donnie. Coming to the garden, Ileana forces Donnie to run. Now because there wasn't any visible barrier, she tried to run from there. Moving at a far distance, she collides with an invisible wall. Due to it, she falls and her nose starts bleeding. Now she runs towards Ileana in anger. Ileana has the power to teleport. She disappears and Donnie gets depressed and goes to commit suicide in the church. At the same time, Ran arrives. She stops Donnie to commit suicide. Donnie sees Ileana's friend coming downside. He was using his mutant powers while tying himself strongly. Ran tells Donnie about her friend. He has to work with his father in mines unwillingly. At night when Donnie is sleeping, she sees that night's dreams. The night when her father died means the snowstorm night. There was an energy movement in Donnie. Then Ileana's friend is shown in the laundry room. He was hearing voices from the washing machine. He finds himself in a mine when he goes and checks. All were mining and his father was also there. Suddenly, everyone attacks him. He gets scared because of it. He uses his powers. The next day, Donnie asks Ran about the body mark while taking a shower. Ran refuses her to say anything. There is a fight between Donnie and Ileana at night. Ileana attacks Donnie with her powers. Meanwhile, the doctor stops them. She locks them in separate cells, and Donnie hears Ileana's voice. Ileana was thinking about the smiley man, because she was afraid of him. Donnie sees a vision in which a huge beast attacks her. After that, when the camera wasn't working, the doctor came to Donnie's cell. She notices blood on Donnie's body. The next day, the doctor tells Donnie while taking her blood sample, "You are new mutants. New mutants are more dangerous and powerful than other mutants. They are powerful because they have no control over their power. That is why this facility is made. So they will be trained to control their powers. They will also be treated here as well." The other mutants take Donnie to a room. They play games one by one with the help of the lie detector. It was the device to catch anyone's lie. When it was Ileana's turn, Donnie asked her why she come here to this facility. Ileana said, "I have taken the life of 18 people with my power." After that, the doctor is shown keeping an eye on them secretly. During the meeting, Ileana's friend becomes furious at the doctor. He leaves the meeting. Their mood suffers as a result. Ileana gets an idea to make the mood better. She mixes something in the doctor's tea. She is sleeping soundly. After that, all the mutants start doing parties. Ran transports Donnie to a room via air ventilation. They see the rain on the invisible barrier. And Ron's friend hears someone's voice from the pool. When he checks, he finds Ileana there. Ron's friend also moves with Ileana for swimming. Now they were swimming together. Ron's friend tells Ileana about his friend. I burned my friend with my hands mistakenly. That's why my best friend died. Ileana asks him to forget all this. She asks him to go swimming again. Ileana disappears from there. It is shown Ileana is actually in her room. When Ron's friend is searching for Ileana, his best friend's dead body arrives. He gets scared because of it. He also loses control of his powers. Meanwhile, the doctor awakes. He saves Ron's friend at the exact time. After being saved, Ron's friend blames Ileana for all this. He says Ileana has tried to end me. The doctor makes him understand Ileana was in her room, not in the pool. Now, because Ileana has given sleeping pills to the doctor again locks Ileana in the cell. After that, Donnie's treatment starts. The doctor gives Donnie some injections to know her powers and to make her relax. With it, she also asks her some questions. Donnie again sees that night's visions. Ileana also sees Smiley Man's drawing. The priest also attacks Ran, whom she is afraid of. They all go to Ran while hearing her wolf voice. At that time, Ileana discovers Donnie's powers. It means this is all happening because of Donnie. She feels Donnie is playing with people's fear going in their minds, because they were all watching who they were scaring. That's why Ileana attacks Donnie in anger. She takes her in her separate dimension. While using her unknown power, Donnie brings a smiley face on her face from which Ileana was afraid, and seeing it she gets scared. The doctor arrives and makes Ileana normal. Donnie picks up the puppet of Ileana and goes to give her. Here they start talking. Donnie asks Ileana about the dimension. Ileana tells her, I have made my separate world to get rid of the Smiley Man. The doctor is shown who was given orders from her soldiers to end Donnie. Because they discovered Donnie's powers are so powerful, dangerous as well because she creates hallucinations while using people's fear. To complete this order, the doctor takes Donnie into a room. Ran isn't convinced of the doctor's intentions. That's why she informs everyone about it. Meanwhile, they hear a song's voice coming from Ileana's room. Meanwhile, the door changes. The Smiley Man appears. When the door opens, the biggest fear of Ileana, he attacks them. Ileana and her friend try to escape from the Smiley Man. Ran successfully saves Donnie while attacking the doctor. The doctor runs, and they all are trying to escape. While using their powers after that, they gather at a place. They discover they have to end the invisible barrier's source to escape. It means the doctor. When they find the doctor after searching, she imprisons everyone with her power. Here she reveals herself. You are taken here for treatment so that we will use your mutant powers. We should keep the weapons here. Seeing the dangerous mutant power of Donnie, the doctor again tries to end her. Meanwhile, a massive beast arrives and eats the doctor. This beast was Donnie's fear, and it has come here while following Donnie like others. Fear was there. It comes here to save Donnie and to end Donnie. They all use their powers. Ileana fights the beast with a machete. After some time, Ileana's friend also joins this fight. Ran and her friend take Donnie into a church to protect her, so she will wake soon and end the hallucination while controlling her powers. Meanwhile, the huge beast arrives and attacks them, being faint. Donnie finds herself in the soul world. She meets her father, who encourages her not to be afraid of the beast. It is discovered that night Donnie's father and the villagers died due to Donnie's power, because she had no idea about her powers then. She doesn't know how to control her powers. Her father asks her to fight back this time, and Donnie awakes. She faces her fear, means that beast. Gradually, She controls it, and finally, the beast vanishes, and they are released from the facility. They live together and travel a long distance. This is where the film ends.